Rockstar finally responded to the absolute chaos this dude has been causing on the internet. If you live under a rock and you're somehow not aware of what has been happening on pretty much the whole internet, this dude that goes by the name Cyberleek has been consistently posting GTA 6 clips showing off different locations you can visit, certain mechanics. I've been putting off making this video for a while now, ever since the first leaks started coming out, because every time I thought I could make the video, something new would happen. But today is a little different because Rockstar has finally responded to everything that's been going on, and honestly the response is kind of mid. I've already seen a lot of people arguing about it, and we'll get into exactly why in just a second. But before we get into that, I quickly want to mention that I am a small channel currently pushing for 1k subscribers, so if you enjoy commentary videos like this, please consider checking out my channel and subscribe.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Dear all, we know that many of you have been waiting to hear from us regarding the events of the past week. It would be an understatement to say that having videos of Grand Theft Auto 6 gameplay leak in this way has been heartbreaking for our team, and this is obviously not how we intended for you to see the game after all this time. We are very sorry that everything has taken as long as it has, from getting the game finished, nearly there, to sharing more details and official gameplay, and providing the community with everything you want to know. I feel like people aren't really siding with Rockstar for a few different reasons. The first one is the whole physical release situation. I've already made an entire video talking about this, so if you're interested, I'll leave it right here, I'll link it in the description. But to put it simply, if you pre-order or buy the physical version of GTA 6, you won't actually get a disc, you'll get a box with a download code inside, which is obviously not what a lot of people expected when they heard physical edition. Rockstar has officially confirmed that there won't be a disc in the box. And yeah, that really didn't sit well with a lot of players, especially people who still prefer buying physical games, real physical games. As I've said, I already made a whole video going more in depth about this, so if you want to hear my full thoughts on the physical release, you can check that out. If I'm not mistaken, tomorrow there's also going to be an official extended look that will be available exclusively on Netflix for a few hours. I actually wanted to make a whole video about this because why are you gatekeeping a trailer or an extended look, whatever it is, behind a Netflix subscription? I do have Netflix, so personally it doesn't really affect me. I can just watch it, but I can't imagine telling some of your most loyal fans that they need to pay for a completely separate subscription just to get a proper look at GTA 6 footage. And keep in mind, the pre-orders went live before we had even seen the game properly. You're basically asking people to spend $80 or $100 on a game they haven't even gotten a proper look at yet, and then putting an extended look behind another subscription service. And this is where I think the bigger problem comes in. GTA 6 is one of the most important games in the entire gaming industry right now. There hasn't been this much hype surrounding a single game in what feels like forever. The trailers have millions of views and everyone is talking about it. This is the game of the decade when it comes to hype, and I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty confident it's not going to flop, and if it does, I will probably die laughing. But seriously, saying that GTA 6 is a huge game is an understatement. This game has so much influence that when Rockstar starts doing things like this, like not putting a disc in the physical edition or putting an extended look behind a subscription service, other companies are going to take notes. And I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing more and more companies doing things like this in the future. And I'm not really happy about that. I'm not a fan of that. We are very excited for everyone to see the extended look tomorrow. It has taken longer than we wanted to get it ready, but as with everything we do, we know we need to exceed your expectations, and we are determined to deliver at the level you expect and deserve. While it is unfortunate that the intended gaming experience may now be impacted by some spoilers, we hope that everyone will wait a bit longer to experience the game for themselves on November 19th. I mean, your fans expected a disc. We want to thank everyone in the community who has reached out with the messages of support this past week. Your words have meant more to this team than you can imagine. Ultimately, we are making this game for you, and without you, we would not have the privilege of making games. We look forward to sharing more with you soon. Sincerely, Rockstar Games. And there are, of course, people on Rockstar's side, but the majority of people aren't happy, saying things like if Rockstar really cared, they wouldn't do the things I mentioned earlier. Releasing a game this highly anticipated as a throwaway digital rental is the opposite of exceeding expectations. Feel for the devs who worked so hard and now have to endure the game getting spoiled and treated as disposable by the publishing department. They deserve better too. Not giving us a single job of gameplay and trailer, and when they do it, it has monetized and through Netflix, deserved. You're making GTA 6 for the investors and shareholders, not for the people who actually play your games. If you were making it for them, you'd listen to criticism and this shit wouldn't have escalated to this point. 13 years, billions of dollars, supporting anti-consumer practices, raising prices, refusing to communicate with your player base about any of it. You made your bed, pissed on all over it, and now you're looking at us like it's our fucking fault. Nah, you lay on it. Making the game for you, if that were the case, you'd release the PC version on release, like this leaker has definitely revealed is possible. That would be cool instead of tapping into FOMO to get PC players to buy the console version first. As these comments show, a lot of people see Rockstar's recent decisions as being pretty greedy, and that last comment brings us to the leaks that have been spreading like wildfire across Twitter and pretty much the entire internet. There's this leaker who goes by the name Cyberleek, and then they've been posting clips of GTA 6 online. It started with smaller stuff like gameplay mechanics, but then it escalated pretty quickly. We've seen clips of the map being explored by playing, driving, and even actual cutscenes. And what's especially crazy is that the footage seems to come from playable build of the game. One of the clips had a song playing on the in-game radio that was released in 2025, which led people to believe the build is much more recent than some of the earlier footage. And then, just to make it even more obvious, Cyberleek literally shot the word leak into a wall in the game. At that point, it's pretty hard to argue that this is just some fake footage someone put together. It really looks like this person has access to an actual build of GTA 6. The motive behind these leaks, at least according to Cyberleek, is to protest the direction the gaming industry has been taking, especially things like digital-only releases, digital pre-orders, and the other anti-consumer practices that I mentioned earlier. Now, I've seen the leaked footage, and honestly, I think the game looks fine. I've seen a lot of people saying, oh my god, the game looks awful, but you have to remember that this is not a finished official copy of the game. It's a development build, so obviously there are going to be unfinished elements, bugs, missing features, and things that can still change before release. I'm not going to show any of the leaked clips in this video because I don't want Rockstar coming after me, but from what I've seen, I don't think there's anything here that makes the game look bad. And honestly, we still don't have a clear answer as to exactly how Cyberleek got access to this build. Rockstar and Take-Two are reportedly investigating and pursuing legal action to identify the people behind the leaks. After Rockstar's response to the whole situation, Cyberleek went even further and leaked the prologue of Lucia's part of the story. Again, from what I've seen, I think it looks fine, but at the end of the day, there's only so much we can say from leaked footage. We really just have to wait and see how the final game turns out. And luckily, we don't have to wait that long, because tomorrow we're getting an official extended look at the game. So we'll finally be able to see what Rockstar actually wants us to see. But with that said, that's pretty much all I had for you today. Thank you so much if you watched until the end. And I'm sorry I haven't uploaded anything over the last 2 weeks. I've been going through some things, and honestly, coming back here and just making videos really helps me. I don't really know how to put into words, but I generally love making videos. It's something I really enjoy doing. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.